It's a tragedy for the town. It was a landmark.
Now at 6, under investigation, what or who started a massive fire that burned a 100-year-old grain mill to the ground? Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tara Brantley. Heather has the night off. Nearly 24 hours after it started, a fire is still burning in one of the oldest and most recognizable buildings in downtown Grabill. That is where we find News Channel 15's Kari Huston tonight. She has the latest. Kari.
Tara, if you take a look behind me, it's easy to see why this fire has been so difficult to extinguish. Bundles and bundles of lumber, some that were not close enough to the fire to catch, but others that are still smoking and smoldering tonight.
It's a tragedy for the town. It was a landmark.
We hate to see it go. It's something that many of us remember all of our lives.
In the small, tightly knit town of Grabill, just about everyone came to see for themselves the fire that destroyed the old grain mill. The building was nearly 100 years old. The Amish owners, who bought it after the feed mill closed, used it to store lumber, insulation, and plywood, materials that only fueled the fire that broke out in the 4-story building Tuesday night and continued to smolder a day later.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
However, the owners say they have suspicions of how the fire started. While they wouldn't go on camera, they told me they've had trouble with kids continuously breaking into the old mill and making mischief. The building, they say, had no electricity running to it. And they say they found 2 fire extinguishers dumped near the railroad tracks behind the mill, as if someone tried to put the fire out before firefighters got there.
Fires, we've had too many in our town. But the community pulls together very well, and I'm sure that the owners up here will find a great deal of support from the community.
The Grabers, that Amish family that owns the old grain mill property here, tell me that they would like to thank the many firefighters and people who have chipped in to help fight the fire for more than almost 24 hours now since it started. Still no official word on the cause of this fire from investigators. Live in Grabill, Indiana, Kari Huston, News Channel 15.